All right, thank you. Well, yes, if you have the paper book of the Quran, the Arabic one, for sure is different from the English one. If you go to page A, it says this Quran is according, and I believe there's 9 names. But none of those names is what Muhammad said take the Quran from. As you said, Muhammad, he said take the Quran from 4, and you will see that all those names are not even one of them is those 4. At the same time, this is not the Quran of Muhammad. This is the book we are talking about now, is the Quran of Uthman. Nobody have the Quran of Muhammad, and even the Quran of Uthman, nobody have it. What Muslims they have today, they say it's a copy of a copy of a copy of whatever copy, and the earliest copy they have, I think it's about 600 years after Muhammad. So even the one they have is the book of Uthman. Actually, it's not even called Quran, it's called Mus'haf. Mus'haf Uthman, not the Quran. Nobody calls it Quran actually. Mus'haf Uthman is the book of Uthman. There's Mus'haf al-Fatima, there's many Mus'haf, which mean many books. And what Uthman he did, he burned all the other books, but the fact, not all of them are burned. There's many Mus'haf still exist. But since Saudi Arabia is the one who dominate printing the Quran, they choose the book of Uthman to publish, and they spend their money on it, and became the most popular book exist in the world. If you watch the video of J. Smith, he showed you there's 26 Quran. But I believe this is not really right, the 26 Quran. Those are not really 26 Quran as much they are 26 print of the Quran, who they are different. But there is really many Quran are totally different. Everything is different about them. And even the Quran of Uthman itself by Muslims is different from the Quran of Muhammad himself. As an example, Muhammad he never said put al-Fatiha in the beginning. Muhammad he never said even to put al-Fatiha in the Quran. Actually, Muhammad never said that al-Fatiha is a Quran. Al-Fatiha, it was a prayer Muhammad he used to say, praying to his God. The Muslim they make it Quran. It's not exist in his book. It's not exist in the book of Hafiz. It's not exist in many books, but it exists in the book of Uthman. If you ask any Muslim, what is the first chapter Muhammad received as Quran, he will say to you, the one where Allah he told him read. All right, but this is now number 96. It is number 96, and now we need to ask ourselves, why number 1 became 96? Who is the one allowed Uthman to change location of verses? Are you saying to me Allah was wrong when he gave it as first one? Because obviously he did. And then the other issue, even the Quran itself, the way it is exists today, have nothing to do with the Quran was given to Muhammad, and we can prove it very easy. As an example, if you go to chapter 5 verse number 3, if somebody can post it, chapter 5 verse number 3, it says in this verse, it's forbidden for you to eat pork, blah 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 blah, and then it says, and today I completed your religion for you. Today what? I completed your religion for you, and I accepted Islam for you as religion. This is a disaster. Why? Because if Islam is completed at that time, it means all the rest of the Quran is false. Right? It says I completed. Completed means completed. Islam became perfect. I perfected your religion for you and completed my favor upon you, and I accepted Islam as religion for you. This verse should be the last verse in the Quran. Do we agree? For this verse to be accurate, this verse should be the last verse in the Quran, but it's not. So what happened exactly? What's happening here? Simply what's happening, those idiots, they mixed the Quran. It's not the same. They made the last verse in the beginning of the Quran. Imagine I say to you guys, I have my books, right? And I write in the beginning, in the first 10 pages of my book, thank you for reading my book. Today I perfected my book for you and completed my mission. Thank you very much for reading it. Bye-bye. Come on. So what about the rest? There's a 300 pages after that. So what we will do with the 300 pages? If you are done and completed, this is telling you that everything is wrong. Imagine you are watching a movie, and then after 5 minutes, you will see in the screen it says the end. You remember the old days they used to say the end? Because they want to tell you leave the theater, like, come on, just get out. So they put the end, all right? Imagine after 2 minutes from the movie started, you see the end, but there's 2 hours left in the movie. So is it the end or it's the started? But this is the beginning of the Quran. This is the start of the Quran. This is a chapter 5. We are not talking about chapter 50 or chapter 80. We have 114 chapter. That means we have 109 chapter left. And you are telling me it's over? Thank you very much for reading the book. It's completed. And if you read the verse itself, it's very funny. How you complete my religion by saying to me what we eat? That's it? I mean, what the connection? What the connection between completing my religion and telling me what to eat? Thank you for the diet. I mean, seriously, thank you for the diet. Okay, I get the diet now. So that's it. The religion is complete because you told me what to eat, not what to eat. What a stupid religion. As if a belief is based on what to eat, what not to eat only. This is religion. So what do you mean today I forbid for you from eating pork and eating the one who died and eating etc. and eating etc. and eating etc. and then today I complete Islam? What is the connection?